What's up, guys? Coach Corey here. Again, just going over another game recap. So this game was against Keller again. We previously beat Keller 6-5 in our season opener, and I expected a much better performance out of us then, and I definitely expected a much better performance out of us this time around. And I think that we accomplished that. We ended up winning the game. The final score was 10-5. There was a goal that was taken away because we were up by 5 or more, and we have to make sure that we get the ball around to X. And we had it at X. The defender got the ball back and kind of dropped it right at goal line extended, and I picked it up and just kind of shot and scored. But nonetheless, the goal didn't count. But that being said, a couple of things that we need to remember. First of all, whenever we're up by at least 5 goals, the first thing we need to remember is that they don't have to face off if they don't want to. The other team can take possession of the ball. It's called advantage. So if we're up by 5 or more, they can just take the ball from the face-off and we're automatically on defense. The second thing that we need to remember is that if we're up by 5 goals or more offensively, we have to go around through X. Now, that shouldn't be a problem because most of our offenses run through X anyway. We always try to swing the ball around behind the cage and then feed cutters and feed the crease from behind the goal. But I noticed, for whatever reason during this game, we kept trying to make bad passes to get it back to X. We were coming down on fast breaks, which probably would have been great scoring opportunities had it not been that we were up by 5 goals already. But you got to remember, as you're cutting into the center of the field on that fast break kind of thing, if you have to go back to X, don't try to just throw it up over the goal to get it back to X. Make sure you just run it around and then make sure you're getting good passes. We threw the ball away probably 4 or 5 times where we tried making a pass from the center of the field over the goalie back to our X attackman. And we just can't do that. We just need to get it down around the sidelines and then back to X and then feed back up top, just like we normally do in our regular offense. So those are the only 2 things that I really saw this game that didn't really work out so well for us. We did implement a couple new things. First off, we started with a long stick midi. So basically, we took one of our players, a long stick player, and threw him out for face-offs. That way we can stop any kind of fast breaks. Plus, it allows us to get 4 long sticks on the field for defense, which really just helps shut down offenses. The other thing is when that long stick midi comes on or comes off, we can throw another more offensive-minded player out there on the field to score more goals. And I thought it worked beautifully. We came out, we scored a few goals really quick, and then basically just kind of ran away with the game from there. Ended up winning, like I said, 10-5. Which was a much better outcome than before. We did switch goalies at halftime, so maybe we gave up a couple more goals that we might not have if we kept our starting goalie in. But just trying to get more players playing time, I think that worked out pretty well for us. Again, the long stick midi, I think, worked out great. We got a lot more face-offs. We even got a couple shots on goal with the long stick midi, which is great. But all in all, I think everybody got pretty good playing time. Offensively, we moved the ball around well. It was probably the best execution of our offense that I've seen so far this year. Out of the 10 goals, there's probably 6 of them that actually came off of feeding cutters or feeding the crease, which is exactly what our offense is designed to do. So this time around, I think we did a much better job against Keller. Still think we could have done a little bit better. I was thinking more like 12 goals, but 10 was definitely great, and it would have been 11 had we got the one that didn't count. But defensively, I think we needed to play a little bit tougher. We probably should have kept them down 3 or 4 goals, not 5. But maybe I just have high expectations for you guys, and I don't know. But nonetheless, super proud of you guys. Look forward to going into our next game. Spring break's coming up, so you guys are going to go on spring break. Make sure to pick up your sticks and keep practicing. And then when you get back from spring break, we got a practice on Monday and our next game against Trinity Valley on Tuesday. So we need to make sure that we do as much as we can in practice on Tuesday to get ready for Trinity Valley, or practice on Monday so we can get ready for Trinity Valley on Tuesday. And I think that we have a very good shot at winning, and we'll see what happens. So stay tuned, share this video with all your friends and family so they can see how the team's doing, and go Panthers.